Did you know that English has words that look identical but can be pronounced differently and have completely different meanings? These are called homographs, and they can be tricky, even for native speakers. They are also found in other languages, like Chinese, where a character have multiple meanings or pronunciations. In Chinese, they are called 多音词. So the pronunciation of the word depends on the context. They change the pronunciation, and sometimes the meaning completely shifts. Let's look at some common examples and listen closely to how the pronunciation changes. Example 1. Wind. The wind is blowing strongly today. No, the wind is not blowing strongly now, but it was a minute ago. So the wind rhymes with the word tin, which means air movement. Please wind up the toy before you play it. Wind rhymes with find, means to twist or coil something, like the road winds through the mountains. That's the same pronunciation with the toy example, again meaning to twist or turn. So W-I-N-D can be pronounced as wind, as in air blowing, or wind, as in twist or turn. Now another word. Listen to the sentences. She shed a tear during the movie. A tear. So tear rhymes with ear, your ear, and it is a drop from your eye. Be careful not to tear the paper. Same spelling but different pronunciation. Be careful not to tear the paper. So tear rhymes with air, which means to rip or break. Funny how someone might tear up a letter and shed a tear at the same time. So they were angry, they tore up the letter, and then they started to cry. They shed a tear. The next example, she will lead the team to victory. So here it means to guide. A leader guides, a leader leads. She will lead the team to victory. This rhymes with need. I need you. I need you to help me. Another sentence. The old pipes are made of lead. So here the word rhymes with red. Red color, like my sleeves. So the old pipes are made of lead, which is a heavy metal. So one word makes you a leader, and the other one could be toxic. Next word. The books are arranged in a neat row. Row rhymes with go, which means a line of things. Another sentence. They had a loud row at the restaurant. So here the word ROW rhymes with cow. So row means a noisy argument. So we rowed across the lake. This is the third one. Again rhymes with go, row, go, but it means to paddle a boat. So there are the books arranged in a neat row. They had a loud row at the restaurant. We rowed across the lake. Same spelling, ROW, but you could easily confuse these if you don't listen for the rhythm and the tone. Now, quick practice. Repeat after me. Let's say each pair slowly and clearly. Listen first, then repeat after me. Wind, 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 wind. Tear, 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 tear. Lead, led, lead, led. Row, 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 row. Now say the full sentences aloud and focus on the rhythm and the tone. The wind is blowing. Please wind up the toy. The road winds through the mountains. She shed a tear during the movie. A teardrop. A tear. Be careful not to tear the paper. The leader will lead. She will lead the team. The old pipes are made of lead, are made of metal. The books are arranged neatly in a row. They had a loud row at home. They had a loud row at home. We rowed across the lake. We rowed the boat across the lake. Got it? English homographs can look the same, but pronunciation and meaning may be completely changed depending on the context. That's why listening, not just reading, is so important when learning real English. In the next lesson, we'll explore another kind of trick word. They're also homographs. They have the same spelling, the same looking word, but it's stress. Which syllable you say louder that changes the meaning. For example, desert, desert, dessert, invalid, invalid, minute, minute. You don't want to miss it. These examples will really test your ear. Click subscribe and drop me a comment if you've ever been confused by a word like this. We'll break it down together in lesson 2.